Hey guys, I'm John with Hops and Brews, and if you're like me, one of your biggest complaints about, well, domestic beers is that they're just too low in alcohol. Let's see if there's something we can do about that. Well, one of the big problems that a lot of people say about domestic beers is that they don't have a whole lot of alcohol in them, and well, they just taste like water. Well, what if I told you there was a way to get more alcohol out of them and more flavor? Got you interested, huh? Well, there's a process called freeze distilling. And now this has nothing to do with actual distilling. In fact, the exact opposite. Alcohol has a much lower freezing point than water. So by freezing just the water in this beer, I will be now concentrating the alcohol and flavors of this beer down. Let's see what happens and how much we can bump the alcohol up in some Budweiser. All right, for something like this, it's actually a pretty simple process. All you really need is a empty 2-liter and a little funnel. That's pretty much it. And a freezer. So yeah, just crack open your beer. Start pouring it into your 2-liter. It's just that easy. God, this smells. All right, so we got our beer poured into our 2-liter, and the one thing you have to remember about freezing any kind of liquid is, well, it will expand. So make sure to leave some room at the top. All right, let's twist this up. Nice good seal. Don't want it blowing up. Let's go freeze this. Ooh. All right, so we have all of our Budweiser nice and frozen. Kind of looks like a hazy. All right, so it's actually pretty easy to extract all of this. All you have to do is open up your, well, that's really hard to open up. There we go. Whoa, that exploded. Did not expect that. All you have to do is then just open it and basically tilt it into the cup. So let's go ahead and finish doing that. As it's spewing out. Well, that's just alcohol goodness. And that's it. We just let it go, and we'll see the color actually drop from the top to the bottom, and we'll see it become just, well, ice. Once we do that, we'll know that everything down here is the, well, alcohol that didn't freeze. So we went through one set of freeze distilling. It went out pretty well, or we didn't get a whole lot out of it, but that's a good thing. That means there's lots of alcohol. But I think we can get a little bit more. So let's go ahead and take this. It's still not solid, but there's still some in there, and see what it turns into. It's still carbonated. Well, now we're done with that. and I ended up having to freeze distill it 2 more times. So that's a total of 4 freeze distillings. Now, each one of these cans is 25 ounces, so that is 75 ounces. What did I end up with after all 4 of those? A whopping 10 ounces. Yep. So this should be well, good and distilled. Now, I will admit that it wasn't a perfect distillation every time. There was still some colorization in the ice each distilling. I didn't want too much water to get into each batch, and this process take even longer. Now, I will admit I did try doing a 5th freeze distilling, and my freezer could not get cold enough to completely freeze it. It was actually just a big slushy mush. So I think that I was at the highest point that my freezer could get. Let's give it a try. Not that I can smell it. All right, so to bring some contrast to this beer, let's open up a regular Budweiser. So, as you can see, it is a dramatic change in color. All right, so let's check out aroma on the two. Okay, you know, it smells like Budweiser. Actually, it has a very sweet, malty lager aroma to it. Woo! Oh, whew. Okay, so that's smells like this concentrated. How to put this? This smells like Mad Dog 2020 of Budweiser. There's the aroma of it in there, but there's almost like this malt liquor, overly sweet, aromatic to it. And it's just that and malt liquor. It smells like malt liquor. It smells like the cheap 99-cent rack that you get something for like 17%, you know, it smells like that. You crack it open, it was like Black Cobra or something like that was called. All right, so let's go ahead and get into taste. Regular Budweiser, not much for flavor. I mean, there's a little bit there. It smells sweeter than it actually tastes. It's non-offensive. There's a little bit of a after flavor I don't really enjoy, but you know, mass appeal. I get it. Okay, let's try a concentrated version. Oh my God, that's so thick. I mean, you taste the alcohol like that, and it burns too. Oh my gosh, that's up there. That is up there. It is thick. It is sweet. Actually, it burns at the back, so I know there's plenty of alcohol in that. Whoo-wee. Oh man. Yeah. Wow. Imagine this just intensified. This really tastes like if I took one of those like cheap imperial lagers that you get at the bottle shop for like $1.99 and it's 16%, and you mix it with a barley wine. It's really sweet. It's sweet and has the thickness of a barley wine, but it has that malt liquor, cheap imperial lager taste to it. I mean, there's a lot of alcohol. I don't know how much alcohol is in this, but I'm guessing close to 20%. I would put this between 15 and 20%. It's that concentrated, especially in contrast to having this. Now I know. Oh, I'm no way I'm gonna drink all that. Oh, whew. Okay, you know, we're almost not. It's kind of growing on me. It's got these really spicy lager, Belgian-y, you know, yeasty characteristics in the aroma. Oh, there's some liquor in that aroma too. Oh my gosh, the viscosity on this. There's some legs on this. Let's take a look. So, freeze distilling Budweiser to basically a malt liqueur. What's it gonna do? Well, you're gonna need a bit of Budweiser and a bit of time. And if you don't like the flavor of regular Budweiser or think that, well, it should be fine because Budweiser tastes like nothing, right? Well, all of those flavors are going to be intensified tenfold. Trust me. I know. But it's not bad. Interesting. See you guys in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember to hit like or subscribe and that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. If you want to follow me on some of my other social media stuff, the links will be at the very bottom of the description in this video. And heck, while you're down there, go ahead and leave a comment or two of whether you liked this video. Have you ever done freeze distilling? Would you like me to freeze distill something else? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can like add water to this and now make a regular Budweiser.